I'm in a tree again, so a lot of things happened this week. There's a couple things I want to say first. One is I'm going to talk about Robin for a bit because I've been in touch with her via Skype, and she got to the Galapagos and she's alright and she's hanging out doing school stuff, but apparently their Wi-Fi is really bad. Robin said that she probably won't be posting until she gets back from the Galapagos, and she said that she's willing to do challenges because she didn't post, but we'll discuss the situation of challenges later. Oh, second, I want to talk about my shirt. This shirt. Camp Dynamite got t-shirts. Oh my goodness. So if you remember, usually it was just like the red t-shirts. Okay, so my camera just fell out of the tree. I'll show you where it was sitting when it fell. So it's like this. And it was up on that branch where my iPod is. But I need to get that down. Oh yeah, what happened? I was sitting on the tree and there was an ant on my foot. I went to go shake it off and the camera fell. Okay, now I gotta get my iPod. I'll be back in a second. Okay, I decided that I'm gonna go up the tree and the treehouse over there and film in there instead because I don't want to drop this camera again. I know it survived once, but I don't think it'll survive again. So give me a second. I gotta teleport there. I knew there was a reason I didn't like coming up here. Raccoon poo. Ugh. I just found something really disgusting in here. And then look at that. That is animal bones. Yeah, so that's a thing. Let's just film down here with the smaller lump of raccoon poo. Camp Dynamite. So usually it was the red t-shirts, and they actually like bought us real t-shirts for the camp now, so it's like more official. They're pretty cool shirts too. And back to what I've been doing this week. So on Wednesday, that was the day after I posted last, I went to go see White House Down with my Wednesday and Thursday. I was talking to Robin, trying to help her with the video blog thing, and we all know how that turned out. On Saturday, I woke up early and went to EB Games and bought a 3DS because I really wanted to play Fractured Soul, and it's been almost a year since it came out. I just couldn't take it anymore, so I bought a 3DS so I could play that game. It's a really difficult game, by the way, but it's so much fun. Then later that day, I went to the old mill with my grandma and we had tea. That was part of my birthday present from way back. She was like, we'll go have tea at the old mill. So we went there. Went to Canyon Creek downtown for dinner. We went down to Harborfront and walked around for a bit, and we saw some people like busking and some concerts, so I'll put up clips from that now.
Ready! 3, 2, 1.
So yeah, that happened. It was pretty fun. We didn't stay there long though. We just like sort of walked around a bit and then went home. On Sunday, but they'd scheduled me for a shift Sunday morning to work, so I was like, okay. And then that afternoon, I went to see Despicable Me with a friend from down the street, and it was so cute. Oh my goodness, so cute. And then yesterday was Monday, so I was taking a shift for a friend. I went to go walk outside and I realized it was raining, and I was like, oh, it's raining. So I put on my rubber boots and I put on my raincoat and I put my spare shoes into my bag and I walked to work. I got there and realized my pants were soaking wet. So I was working for like an hour with soaking wet pants. They dried eventually, but then at 6:15, so an hour and 15 minutes after I started my shift, the power went out because of this rainstorm had gotten so bad that the entire power in the neighborhood went out. So I ended up walking home later that evening, and all of the power in the neighborhood was out, right? And it was really amazing because there were so many people outside. Like, I've never seen so many people in our neighborhood just walking around outside. And they all had their umbrellas, and they were like chatting to their neighbors and stuff, like stuff we never do, just because power went out. But then later this morning we found out some pretty awful things happened. Like, all of Mississauga had no power, and like all of Etobicoke was out of power. And there was a GO train that was driving and got stuck in a huge puddle, I guess, to the point where they were all evacuated to the roof of the GO train. So they had to send the Marines in to go and save all the people from on top of the trains. And it took them like 7 hours. So it wasn't until like 12 or 1 o'clock that everybody was off that train. Sorry, my camera just decided it was going to stop working there. Sophia, Laura, please post this week. And Robin, have a good time in the Galapagos.